Hey, welcome back into BBN Unfiltered, where Kentucky fans tell it like it is. We are back today, Coach. Thursday, August. Been a minute. August 6th. Hey, we had our mega podcast show. I've been down and out with God knows what the hell I had. I don't know. If y'all still hear me and you hear like the nasal, I apologize because it can be one of the most annoying things.
Dr. Fauci got your ass.
But this is the best I got, you guys. So listen, hey, if you're mistaking me for Big Blue Rando, I'm not. I'm just rocking the tee that he promoted whenever he came on our show. I'm not quite as jacked as Rando is, but hey, shout out to Rando and Bluegrass Elite for this tee, man.
Listen, it's sweet. I like that.
I've worn it for 2 days straight for a reason.
Right.
For a good reason. So welcome back in, guys. This is BBN Unfiltered Live. We are YouTube Live and on Twitter. Couple good segments today.
Yeah.
Two really good segments that we want to hit. One, another recruiting segment with Elijah Burns. And then we're gonna dig in deep in the gridiron, Coach.
Yep.
With who better than Chris Adams and talk some UK football.
I don't know anybody better.
I mean, can we just if there's another strength and conditioning coach position open at UK, I mean, Chris has got to be on the panel somewhere.
Right.
I mean, come on, guys.
He's got to be in there at least yelling at him. Let's go. You can do this. Right.
He can serve a purpose. I mean, you can't tell me he doesn't, you guys.
No, you can come walk in with those shoulders. They'd be like, damn, we better listen to this dude.
So, hey, we got a good slate laid out for you guys tonight. We're going to have some fun with this. We are going to touch on today's
pop-up
open practice. Listen, guys.
Right.
I'm sitting on the couch again. I'm like 2 days removed from being sick as a dog.
From half death.
So my mornings have been a little bit slower than anticipated. I'm sitting on the couch this morning, and this is also the first day my wife went to work at Creekside Elementary. So I wake up, I got my 8-year-old, my 5-year-old, and my 4-year-old that she'll be 4 in 2 days.
Right, little Addie.
That are sitting here begging for breakfast. I'm like, y'all need to give me like 10, 15 minutes.
You know what I said when I was like that? I'd be like, yo, there's Cheerios and milk. It don't take a rocket scientist to eat. Go ahead.
So it's funny that you say milk. So we had a half gallon of milk in our second fridge, Coach.
Right.
And it says best by July 26th.
Okay.
It's August 6th.
Did you smell it? You always do the smell test.
I opened the cap. Smells good to me.
Right.
Like, smelled it. It passed the smell test.
Okay.
Picked it up. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Hey, you guys want some cereal?
You're right. That's exactly.
Peanut butter crunch all around.
Dude, peanut butter and jelly in the morning's great. Popsicles work well, too.
Peanut butter crunch all around. For anybody that knows anything about Aldi grocery store, it's on clearance.
Yep.
For like $1.44.
Right.
And it's a big ass box too. So
Yep.
I'm sitting there on the couch after I get breakfast laid out for all the kids. And I see, like, I see Pope on his live. I said, is this like live now? And in my head, I'm like,
it was weird because he was whispering. And I was like,
he was whispering as if it was like a Secret Service CIA meeting.
Like he was in a deep, dark corner going, hey guys.
Yeah. And in my head, I was like, oh, this is like a rerun reel from like a few weeks ago when he was asking about questions or whatever. No, I see like it was live.
Right.
And he says, I'm going to open up these doors on East High Street.
Yep.
And if you just happen to wander in, come on in and watch our final practice for summer.
Yeah, he even went up and told the security guards, "Hey, is it okay? I'm opening up this door," and like put on a big show. And then he shows exactly which doors open, and like it was like a CIA event going on.
He gets up, he makes it theatrical. And can we give Mark Pope credit for like the marketing right there was genius.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, can we give him credit for marketing genius? Because like that was good. I mean, he sold me. So he says, "Hey guards, you gonna let him in?" Yeah. Come on. So he shows us the door.
Right.
And so I get up and okay, guys, listen, remember I got my 8-year-old, 5-year-old, and 4-year-old. And immediately I was like, I'm supposed to go to work.
Right.
But I'm also my own boss.
Right.
So I said, "What? We could go to this practice and it wouldn't be that big of a deal, right?"
Yeah, you set the kids in a seat.
Christopher says 400 plus showed up. That does not, I don't doubt that one bit.
I don't either. Not for a second.
So I walk over to my oldest son who, listen, if I rely on anyone to like feed off of my energy, it is my oldest son. Because if I can just like deliver something to him and he bounces it back off of me and I feel it back from him, then I'm like, all right, dude, let's go. Right. It's like, like you're boys, right? Like, let's go. Hey, dude, Mark Pope just said practice is wide open at Rupp. Right. You want to go watch him? He says, no. Come on, man. So I literally, my energy was from like a 10, a high 10, dropped to like a 2.1. Like, and I was like, okay.
Oh shit, I still feel like I'm sick.
Yeah. Right. I need another energy drink. So I said, all right, whatever, man.
Right.
Give me 15 minutes. I'm going to get dressed. We're going to go to the office and I'm putting your butt to work.
Right. Get ready, buddy. You don't want to watch basketball. You're doing reports.
So I didn't go to the open practice. And I blame my son for that wholeheartedly. And I have no shame. I have no shame in saying that at all.
I blame Ace.
Ace, if you're listening, you shouldn't be listening. You should be in bed. But I'm going to play you this clip. I'm going to play you this clip tomorrow. And
we're going to have a discussion.
You made your own bed, brother.
Right.
You made your own bed. So, Coach,
coming.
Let's talk a little bit about. I got some texts that said, "Hey man, did you hit the open practice?" I said, "No, couldn't make it there." I roll, but dude, you know what I heard?
Look, I
heard Milan
put on a show,
shot the absolute lights out,
dude. When I saw the highlights, he was coming off screens. He's damn near out of bounds, and coming off a screen, curling up on the left side. And just knocking it down over people. Like, I mean, it was fun to watch. And I tell you who, every time I see highlights, who looks really good is Uzi. I'm telling you. And I know we keep talking about bringing in a 4, or somebody like that, but man, he looks good. He looks smooth. He gets to the lane. I mean, everything I've seen. And
he just has an NBA body, man.
He's going to be good.
It's just an NBA body that's ready to be sculpted. He's a wooden statue.
Yep.
That hasn't been finished.
No.
Right?
They're just starting.
They haven't finished it.
No,
but
they're
there's
just
a lot of
sculpting
and detailing to get him right.
Yep.
And I think when the finished product comes out, we're going to be like, we were all excited about Milan, Zoom, Malachi, etc. Uzi's going to be that guy. And listen, guys, it may not even be this year.
It might not be.
It might be. It may be next year.
Right.
God willing, I hope we can keep him around.
Listen, here's what I'm going to say. If we were to get somebody like Mitchell, who's a big 4, you think that sets Uzi back a year?
I don't know. I think that they're two different types of players.
Yep.
I think that their playing time will be situational based on performance and production within that given game.
Yeah. Mitchell's a beast though, dude. He put up 30 on us.
And he has more SEC dog type of moments that he's been into that I think up front, Mark Mitchell will have the edge on him.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're looking for just like pro potential guys, someone who can make a difference like right then and there, like once we sculpt this dude,
and he
can be special.
I agree with you. I really agree with you.
They also said my guy Frank the Tank was out there.
Yes.
Frank the Tank was out there moving, no boot, no wheelchair, no crutches, no nothing.
Nope. He didn't even have to sign an AARP card before he started. He was out there balling.
Dude, I love it. I
do too. This is what being a part of BBN is all about. You know, I love that Pope at the last minute did that. I thought it was genius when you sent it to me. I'm like, holy crap, this is great.
I'm not even kidding you. I thought it was fake at first.
I did too. The way he was talking in the dark corner, I was like, man, he's up to some BS, tug at your heartstring crap that, you know. And then he said that. Here's the thing. One, if students would have been on campus, what do you think that place would have been like?
Students are showing up.
Yeah, but they're showing up. But it's not full. Campus isn't full yet.
Better yet, our guy Elijah moves in tomorrow, he said.
Really?
And he's doing us a favor, and he's coming on our show, you guys, here in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
To hit some recruiting. So Elijah Burns is moving into his Lexington apartment tomorrow.
Right? Yeah. I thought it was by the end of this week. So, yeah. Coming down from Chicago, moving to Lexington. Look at that. But I'm serious. Austin, all the talk right now has been this 15th player. And I know we're going to talk to Elijah about it. But you turn on, anytime you look at Facebook or Twitter, anything, X, they're all talking about who are we going to get as this 15th player. And
so we got Coach.
The three big ones are Keishon Hall, Kohler from Michigan State, and Mitchell from Missouri.
Yep. Jackson Kohler, Keishon Hall, Mark Mitchell.
Right. And in my mind, I think you take Keishon Hall right out. I think he will destroy team chemistry. 4 schools in 4 years. I know he's a baller.
So I'm under the impression that he's no longer in the picture.
Good.
I have recently been told within the last couple hours that he is no longer in the picture. Whether that's fact or not, you guys, I can't say for sure. I'm just telling you what I've been told.
I'm going to say that I liked Austin. Here's the thing we've been talking about ever since this team was put together and seeing is the chemistry these guys have. Have we not been talking about that? Yeah, like these. That's all we hear is how the chemistry is. Now, I think if you bring in somebody like a Kohler, that dude's going to work. He's a 9-to-5 type player. He's going to get dirty.
I feel like he fits the blueprint. Right?
I agree. I really agree.
Hey, Keeper, I apologize. I should have done a better job marketing today's show. Listen, man, I've been trying my best to keep my head above water.
Okay, guys, he had the Fauci disease.
48 hours ago, I could barely even lift my thumb to respond to a text. So,
right now,
give me some grace.
Now, here's the thing, also. I'm not going to say if we got Mitchell, he would kill chemistry. I'm just saying with the team we have put together right now, I think Kohler fits what we need.
I agree.
He's a banger. He can step out to threes and knock it down. He's the stretch 4 that Pope loves. Am I wrong? Yeah. And
dude, do you not remember? I mean, he was pretty much the dude who broke out the game last year in the Champions Classic.
Yep. He came out last year at the beginning of the year, and he was like he's a good basketball player. I'm just going to say, like, that's a type of kid I would love to have on my team. And I think whether it's Kohler or Mitchell, I think both of them take us to another level that we could be at.
How tall is Kohler?
Like 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, I thought so.
But he's big. Like, he's a broad 6'8", 6'9".
And let's not forget, He's an Izzo protege.
That's exactly.
So we know
he's going to play hard.
That he has that grit in him.
Yes,
we know that he has that grit. Can we not overlook the fact that guy comes from an Izzo organization and structure?
You can't. You played for him for 4 years.
You guys, that makes that. Listen,
I agree, Austin.
That plays a huge role for me.
It does for me because he's been well coached. He's been coached hard. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
he's been coached hard. And with Izzo, if you don't play D and rebound as a 4, you're not playing.
Sitting on the bench.
Absolutely. He doesn't care what you're ranked. What, if you're a 5-star, 4-star, if you don't come in and play the way he wants you to play and play hard, rebound, and get in somebody's grill on defense, he's not going to play you. And to bring a player in like that who, has to take his lunch pail to work every single day in the Izzo system, that's a big up for me.
So yeah, I agree. So you compare Jackson Kohler to Mark Mitchell.
They're two different type players.
Had two very different type players, two very different personalities and situations that they played in, and roles, and not even like roles from the outside in, the roles from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Mitchell already thinks he's an NBA player, and he probably is.
I think
an NBA player just ready to break out.
Yep.
Jackson Kohler is a player that wants to come in and prove something and win.
Right.
Just
I agree.
From the outside looking in as a college basketball fan, that's how I view it.
Right. So
I'm going with Kohler over Mark Mitchell 10 times out of 10.
I'm looking at Pope's system. Mitchell's more on the block. Mitchell likes to have the ball in his hand and take people one-on-one. I mean, that's what he was doing at Missouri. He's block to block. He steps out and hits threes at a decent clip. But I just think Kohler fits the system that Pope wants to run. I mean, I just think he's the next. And you're right. Guess where our guy came from? I mean, Jay Batt. I mean, a Michigan State guy. I mean, that's a great point right there, Trav.
Listen, if he can knock down threes, I'll take him.
Yeah, I mean, what he say, like, Jay Batt came from Michigan State. Now we got Kohler. You don't say Kohler won't come?
Christopher, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying if we didn't have the pieces that we already had, my answer may be way different.
Oh, me too.
But I think the pieces that are already in place, the chemistry that's already been built, I think that means more than what Mark Mitchell, because I think NBA potential and overall production, Mark Mitchell will bring the most to the table.
I agree.
But specifically for this lineup, for this roster, for this current situation, Jackson Kohler makes the most sense to me.
It does to me. I'm not saying that if Mitchell comes, I'm going to be upset.
No, I'm not at all. But I will be a little bit more worried about chemistry.
I will too.
Yeah.
And what he brings, like, I don't see Kohler being, for lack of a better word, not that Mitchell is, a prima donna or somebody that comes in and expects to get his. I see Kohler as a guy that comes in and does what it takes to win and plays the role that he's asked to play. Yeah. Right or wrong. I mean, that's what I see. Now, I see Mitchell could come in. I mean, he could do the same thing. Maybe he could do the same thing.
He could, and he could prove us wrong, guys. We're not saying that we know 100%. We're just saying, just based on what we watched and how we've watched them compete in the SEC.
I'm just going with a gut feeling that he played for Izzo. He knows what hard work and discipline is like that, we didn't have on the team last year. If I'm not kidding, if you want to go there, we didn't have that type guy on the team last year. A guy like that on a team is the guy that can get you over the hump in close games.
Yeah.
Because he'll make a right decision.
And maybe we'll get some more information from our guy Elijah, and he's in the lobby ready to come on in. So let's get him on in here, guys.
He knows more about this than I do.
Guys, what are the chances Elijah has a bourbon in his hand As soon as I hit here, let's see. Let's check it.
Elijah.
Jacob.
Where's hey yo? Where's your bourbon? Hold up your bourbon.
I got a beer today.
Ultra, man.
I got a beer today. I know.
You're moving to the state of Kentucky and you're drinking a beer.
That's
hey, listen, they got Country Boy down there.
You're right. We do. We were betting if you had a bourbon or not. No, I got water.
If I had to guess, you're holding on the bourbon because you're literally moving in 12 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a good decision.
It's a wise one for sure.
You know what, Elijah? That's an adult decision, and I commend you for that.
You're right.
Thank you very much.
Look, I'm older, and I still don't make those kind of decisions. I still get, I get in a lot of trouble with that shit.
So, Elijah, we were just talking about our 15th spot.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the trio of Jackson Kohler, Keishon Hall, and Mark Mitchell. Obviously, the three big names that have been tossed around, put in the blender, and just watching them spin, right? So, give us an update. What's going on? What's your latest scoop on what's what we are or who we are prioritizing or who is prioritizing us or vice versa?
All right, so let's start with small forward Keishon Hall from Auburn. So today we got some news that Kentucky was kind of shifting away from him, and actually I have some more news. Rick Pitino and St. John's are prioritizing him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good fit.
Keishon Hall, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
That's a good fit I agree with that.
After losing Donnie Freeman, they were going to use him as a 3/4 this year.
Okay.
Which he is an undersized 4, but if he goes to St. John's, he'll be really good for them.
Yeah, I agree with that, Elijah.
Okay.
And then let's talk about the guy who Kentucky is prioritizing the most, and that's Mark Mitchell. Now, Mark Mitchell is 6'9", 239 pounds. Without shoes, he's 6'7" and 3/4, so 6'8".
Right.
He is an extremely versatile and physical forward. I would have comps of him for of Jeremy Sokan, who plays for the New York Knicks, Jeremy Grant, Luau Deng as well, because of how long.
Wow, I haven't heard that in a while, but yeah.
Luau Deng got buckets. People forget.
Dude, he does.
Dude, he was amazing at Duke, and when he went to the Bulls, he got buckets.
He played with JJ, did he not?
He did.
Yep.
He played with Jamal. And I'm
talking about JJ Redick at Duke.
Oh, he did play with JJ.
Yeah.
Also, I described him as Luau Deng because he is long and deceptively athletic.
I love that
comparison.
comparison.
Not see him.
Yeah.
You would see him and not think, oh, he's the most athletic kid, but he is extremely athletic.
My argument is you're not a ball knower if you don't know who Luau Deng is.
Oh,
you got to know who Luau Deng is.
Guys, if you're in the chat, if you don't know who Luau Deng is, get out of my chat.
Get out of the chat. You're
get out of my chat because you don't know ball.
Right. He would go get buckets for the Bulls, man.
And that is Mark Mitchell can also score at will. He dropped 30 on us, guys.
Oh, that's what I said right before you came on. I was like, that brother, I watched him drop 30 on us last year.
Yeah, and he is versatile. He's a two-way player as well. You're not just getting an offensive player. He is skilled on the defensive end as well. That is definitely why Kentucky is prioritizing him. Now, I will say both of these guys must be cleared by a judge or the NCAA, either or. Now, it's going to be more likely that it's a judge who gives them their eligibility. And I do think it is likely that a judge will give both of these players their eligibility. The NCAA right now is the Wild West, and there's nothing that they can do if one of these guys goes and gets a judge and says that they are eligible. There's nothing that the NCAA would do. They would have to sue. They would have to sue.
What about Zakai Ziegler?
Oh, disgusting.
Is he up shit creek or what?
Zakai Ziegler's up shit creek. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Because he's already 1 year out, right? He's trying to group himself into this year's guys.
Bless him for trying. If he tries, God bless him. Like, he's not going to get it.
Right. I don't understand it, but
God.
I don't even like to discuss that dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like discussing Zakai.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring him up.
You're right.
Okay, so Elijah, you're saying that we are prioritizing Mark Mitchell right now.
Yes, I would say Mark Mitchell is Kentucky's priority.
In your opinion, what are a couple different? Give me a couple different perspectives. Like, who do you think that we should prioritize? / why do you think we're prioritizing Mark Mitchell over Jackson Kohler?
I think we should be prioritizing Mark Mitchell because he is an absolute starter caliber player for your team. Guys, this is an obvious choice. He's the best player available. He dropped 30 in multiple games in the SEC. Like, this is an obvious choice. He would slide in as the starting power forward. It would certify Milan at the 3. Uzi off of the bench would be ridiculous, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, he would
energize.
About that. We would have an absolute energizer of a second team coming in. It's a no-brainer. In my eyes, it is a no-brainer.
So does it not? I mean, for me, it does. And listen, guys, I could be completely wrong, but the chemistry and the overall morale of the team with Mark Mitchell coming in this late in the game does worry me, especially if he's taking a starting spot from a guy who's been in summer playing pickup in the weight room with these guys all summer. Like, it can just create like a negative feel in the locker room if you let it. And Mark Mitchell just has the demeanor to me, and I could be wrong.
He came from Duke.
He has
a demeanor to me.
He's just one of those guys that would just kind of let whoever he beat out, he would let them know it, and it would just it could just create some.
However,
you know what I'm saying?
I think the only reason why I'll push back on that is because I don't think Mark Pope or any of the staff who talked to Usman and Jai when they were recruiting him told him he was going to be a starter.
Okay.
I think they told him he was going to have to come in and work for it. So I could see
as they should. And I think like the 4 spot, like if we're talking about the starting lineup, right? The 4 spot truly is the question mark.
Yeah.
Because you got, I think it's Zoom, Alex, Milan, Malachi at 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 5. I think it's set in stone.
I agree.
So maybe it's that 4 spot. We're like, okay, well, we can play with this then.
Yeah,
we can play with this, and it's cool if someone comes in and pisses somebody else off who thought they were going to get it, and someone comes in at the last minute and says, "Hold up, pump the brakes, you ain't beating me out." So I mean, if that's the case, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I think if it's done in a constructive way where this is someone coming in and saying, hey, you may be a starter, but you have somebody behind you who's absolutely wanting that spot from you, and they're going to push you for it. I think it's going to be good for the team if it's done in that way.
Yep. Yeah, and here's my thing, Elijah, is with Kohler, like in Austin and I were talking about this, he's got the pedigree coming from Michigan State. He's going to work his ass off. He's going to play hard. He's Mark Pope's perfect stretch 4. You know what I mean? He shoots the 3 well. He goes in and rebounds. He plays hard defense. I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, and please do, because I don't know what Mark Mitchell would be like in the locker room, but you can see Kohler from Michigan State is going to be good in that locker room. Does that make sense to you? Like, he's going to fit in with what Pope likes to do. He's going to bang. He can step out and nail a 3. So, and he passes the ball well out of the 4. So,
he does.
I just, in my mind, and let's say it's because of lack of knowing what Mark Mitchell is like. I just see Kohler and the connection, with our new AD. It seems to be, something as well, that he's a Michigan State guy that's coming from Izzo, that he'll do what it takes to win. And
we got Otis on the chat here that is dead set that we're getting Kohler. Otis, if you know something we don't, drop some knowledge in the chat, brother.
Yeah.
I do follow Jackson Kohler's dad on X. There's definitely nothing like absolutely set in stone. We're gonna take our time a lot because we have to wait this out. We have to wait for a judge to tell us that these guys are eligible, because if we do not, Mark Pope is not coaching for 50% of the season, you guys. Like, that is that is scary too. Like, could you he would be kicked to the curb. That literally is career suicide. Like, they basically were like, hey, do you want to kill your career this season? Pick up one of these kids without a judge telling you can.
I get it. Okay. Yeah.
Guys, for some reason, what you just said, talking about Kohler's dad, I want to give out some knowledge that, and this is going to be a throwback. This is almost 7 or 8 years old, but this for whatever reason, you guys, this just came to my head. You guys remember when the whole like NCAA violation thing came out with like Bam Adebayo and all those guys in that year, like the 2017-18. So at that time, I'm still working my same profession. I'm an Allstate insurance agent within another agency. I get a phone call. I answer a phone call, and the caller ID says blank Adebayo, and the inbound caller ID. So I answer the phone and say, hey, Austin, this is Allstate Insurance. How can I help you? Right? I'm like, hey, who's calling here? Right?
Right.
Yeah. I need you to cancel the renter's policy we had. And it was a apartment downtown Lexington. And I was asked to backdate the cancellation of a renter's policy for an apartment where Bam Adebayo was living in Lexington. For some reason, this is old news, so like that's why I'm putting it out now. It just came to my head, and I was like, "Hold up, what? Do I need to call somebody?" And hold up,
see, this is cool. Like, can I do this?
Is this so? We're talking like, again, this is like early 2018. So Bam's already in the NBA.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, why would they call now and ask to backdate a cancellation of an insurance policy? I just thought it was odd.
Yeah.
But,
so here's the thing. Somebody put in the chat that DeMarcus Cousins was a problem with Cal, and DeMarcus Cousins was a problem with everybody, but DeMarcus Cousins was a different dude.
DeMarcus Cousins brought way more good to Kentucky than bad than you could even.
Yeah, I mean,
measure.
DeMarcus was a different dude, so you put up with some stuff.
Like, let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Coach Cal lied to DeMarcus Cousins to get him at Kentucky.
Right,
guys. He told him that he was going to let him facilitate.
Yep,
straight up told him, hey, all that dribbling you've been doing in high school, all that facilitating, you can come and do that here.
You can be my point forward.
You're right.
First day he came in and tried to do that shit, he blew the whistle, said, whoa, what are you doing? We got the best point guard in the fucking country, and you're trying to bring the ball up the court.
Right. Exactly.
Get your ass down on the block.
Like, what? Like, he straight up lied. Like, come on. Like, he did. He lied. He lied to him.
Right. Yeah, dude.
So that's why DeMarcus was a little sassy, too, because he did get lied to.
So let me ask you this, Elijah. If we get Mitchell, does that make us a Final Four team, in your opinion?
Yeah, yes. Okay. It will make us a Final Four contending
So that
team.
would give you Zoom Diallo, Alex Wilkins, Milan Momcilovic, Mark Mitchell, Malachi Moreno.
That's a huge, long starting five.
And Mark Mitchell, 7'2" wingspan. He has a massive wingspan at 6'9".
And he's already played in the SEC.
Mark Pope said that's the theme for this year's team.
Who else said that, Elijah?
I couldn't imagine.
Like, I don't know who would like length is our strength. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea.
I couldn't.
You guys, dude, I'm telling you,
like,
you have no excuse for having a bad defense on this team.
oh no,
like, none at all.
Because what you got coming off the bench is even more length.
Yes.
So this team is built. And now that I start thinking about it, Mitchell on his length would be a great fit, because it just gives us even more length. Kohler's not long. He's just big and,
he's just big and stocky.
Yeah.
He's big, stocky, and
Kohler,
can facilitate.
It reminds me of like a tubby dude.
Yeah.
Like he just seems to me like he's a tubby type of guy.
That's a guy who brings his, lunch pail to work, and he goes to work and he doesn't quit till
But he'll do whatever the hell you tell him to do when you tell him to do it,
right.
and as hard as you tell him to do it.
Right.
Yep. So it is going to be, I mean, but I really still do think I would rather have Mark Mitchell. Mark Mitchell would would make this team.
Is there a possibility we whiff on both?
It really is going to depend on when these guys can get it in front of a judge and get things moving. I would expect that to be done pretty quickly. Like, I don't think they want to linger around here too long.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Like, and if that's the only thing that we're waiting on, then you would think
that is what we are waiting on. We are waiting on a judge to say, "Hey, you are eligible."
Okay, so Elijah, is that something that Keegan Brown can help expedite? Like, or is that more of a mark? Yes.
Behind the scenes, there's going to be a lot of work from the entire staff of trying to get everything in front of a judge. Between the agent and us are on both sides. They're going to be working extremely hard to try to get it done.
So like my question is, if we know that one of the biggest roles for their job description, Keegan Brown, is roster construction, right?
Yes.
So you would assume that roster construction, that he takes on that effort to get Kohler and Mitchell in a situation to where they could accept an offer at the soonest available time.
Yes.
Right. So that should be his number one priority at this point, correct?
Yes, and it is definitely their number one priority right now, is trying to figure out how they can get these guys eligible as quickly as possible, so that they can get an offer in front of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and somebody just brought up Kohler reminds them of Chuck Hayes, which is a really good comparison.
But Chuck couldn't shoot, though.
Yeah,
Kohler
Chuck couldn't shoot like that.
Yeah, and Kohler's bigger than Chuck was. Chuck was a legit 6'6", maybe
Kohler's
6'5".
245.
Yeah, and 6'8". He's a big boy.
That's a big old boy.
Yeah,
that's a corn-fed boy.
Yes, and he's going to create some space. Like, but Mitchell just all around is that guy. Like Mitchell is a guy that can take over a game at the end if you need somebody to.
Yes,
I've seen him do that.
Yeah.
You know what I
guys,
mean?
if we are struggling, he,
Yeah.
at the end of the game, would put this team on his back.
Absolutely. I watched him do it with Missouri several times.
Against us.
Yeah.
He did it against us.
Okay, so if you're making the case that, like, all right, if we're at an end game situation to where, man, a bucket, it's just going to be tough to get, we can go to not just one, two, but maybe three different guys between.
And Malachi has shown that as well.
Yes.
Between Wilkins, Milan, and or Mark Mitchell.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you right now.
Malachi, that was a drawn up play.
It was
where he caught it and executed it and made it. Listen, awesome shot, even better pass, even better mechanics to get the shot off. But that was a drawn up play. I'm talking about go get us a bucket
right now,
right?
Yeah.
And the thick of the defense, where you have to react to what the defense is doing in that split second. Alex Wilkins, Milan Momcilovic, and Mark Mitchell are three guys that
here's the thing: is Mark Mitchell looks for? Yeah, I would too.
I mean,
Mark Mitchell looks for the ball at the end of the game, and he did it against us last year. He makes his free throws at the end of a game. Like he's got an ugly shot, but he makes his free throws, man. And he's a guy that can just put a team on his back and say, we need a bucket to stop a run. Here we go. And he'll get you a bucket. Like, he's that guy that I say is a bucket getter, where I say Kohler's the guy that is, he's just going to do whatever it takes to win a basketball game. So, I think they're two different types of players, but I would be happy with either. And I'm just saying,
if you wanna catch up on the updates of these guys, follow my guy Elijah Burns on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. He's on all of those,
and he's coming home. Well, he's coming to his second home to Lexington this weekend. So I
don't want to give away your place of residence, but
they'll come asking for autographs because they think you're Jacob Toppin.
I mean,
there'll be a whole bunch of people standing outside your apartment like, Toppin just moved in, man. What's Toppin doing back?
I can't believe he's back.
Jacob Toppin is back on campus.
Right? Did he have eligibility left? Yeah. Like, does he have eligibility?
Why is he so damn skinny?
Right. Oh, shit.
But damn, he's lost some weight.
NBA hasn't been good to him. Brother needs to get a contract so he can eat.
Get him a contract with City Barbecue.
My God.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, your first
Elijah, are you? Did you get you an apartment, a condo, a house? What?
Oh, I got myself an apartment.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got myself a nice little apartment.
All right, man.
Nice. We'll have to. I'll come down. I'll come down soon. We'll all get together. Like, we got to do that.
No, please.
Absolutely.
No, we've got to go out and go get some food and some drinks.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm good. I'm down with that.
We can make it an event. Yeah, hey, I'll put a sign up. Going out with BBN Unfiltered, y'all.
Oh, do it.
Sign up. There's going to be a waiver for you to sign as well.
There's going to be a waiver?
That
right.
We are not liable for anything that happens to you.
No.
Sure are. I am not liable.
No.
As soon as the first alcoholic beverage hits my lips, I am not liable for anything that happens.
Right. That's exactly right. Yep. Anything I say or do cannot be held against me. Right?
Good stuff, man.
Right.
Good
Great stuff.
Elijah, dude, I appreciate you hopping on, giving us the update of what's going on with Mark Mitchell, Kohler, and
as always, awesome.
Keishon Hall. We
really
appreciate it. Have a safe trip tomorrow.
Yes.
Listen, if you need help, don't call me. But if you need help,
I got guys that I know. Right. I got some fellas I can hook you up with.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. We're going to segue into our UK football segment with Chris Adams. We're going to let Elijah go. You have a good one, my brother. We'll be
safe,
touch,
Elijah.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. I will see you guys.
See you, brother.
Right, buddy.
Peace.
Hey.
Dude, I love when we talk to Elijah.
Our segments with Elijah never fail.
No, they're always entertaining and good.
They never fail. And I just haven't done this. I've done it just, one time. But I also want to do it one other time just to intro our guy.
Oh, we have to do that.
Just
woo! Let's go! There you go. Where is he? That little. There he is. Oh man, you got that.
What's up?
You got that calm look on your face. That shit needs to go now.
Welcome in, Chris.
Jump up, brother.
Hey, Chris.
What's up?
You told me you were going to send me a hat.
I like that hat.
We'll do that.
I ain't seen no hats in my mail.
I don't see.
Hey,
I don't see anything.
I'll send me your address.
I'm just playing, man. Hey, I brought Chris on to talk some UK football, guys. Hey, if anybody else is feeling the fever, I'm not talking the fever that I felt 48 hours ago. I'm talking that gridiron, helmet to helmet, pads to pad fever.
30 days
to watch some football, man.
Dude, it's on tonight. Cardinals and
you can't. But here's my thing: you just can't replicate
Panthers.
college football. You just
No.
can't.
No,
And you know what?
you
My
can't.
argument is, I think that the SEC and ESPN screwed up by giving away their contract with CBS, because that, you know, the
Yeah.
like the CBS, like
It
oh
gets
my
you
God,
hyped.
like the midday CBS game,
Yep.
Oh,
From
the
the
3:30 game. The
3:30 game was always the
man.
best game on television.
but it was
Like,
like it was
that
like
and the 8 o'clock
Bama and
game.
Auburn or Bama and Tennessee. Like, you just
I
can't
saved-
replicate that.
I save so much money during football season because I'll just sit at home on a Saturday.
Oh, I do too. Like, now I go down to some games here or there, but man, I love to sit home, watch college football, have a fire
I can't
going. Oh, I can't wait, man.
30 days to UK kickoff.
I can't wait. I will be
I
there.
cannot wait.
Can we like and like my thing was, and like we had Cash Daniel on our show a couple months ago,
Yeah,
Yep.
Cash. Yeah, he was
and he
cool.
was a huge Mark Stoops guy,
as he
like,
should be.
as he should be.
Right.
And listen, guys, I was too for 95% of his tenure here at Kentucky.
I love Coach Stoops.
I love
But-
Coach Stoops and what he
but-
did for UK football.
But we all knew last year it was like, guys, it's time for a change.
Uh,
It
Yep.
just was. It just was. Not, and that goes back to like my argument of saying like, man, it's going to be tough for any coach to head a program and dominate like these guys did in the old days.
Yep.
Like Saban did. I mean, Saban, he wasn't even Alabama for what, 15 years? Not even.
something
12?
like that.
For
I know.
football, I'd argue it's even harder.
Yeah, to win a national title.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
just
yeah.
to have that level of dominance is what I'm saying. Like,
Especially now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in today's
Yeah.
world, that I don't think that happens in today's world.
Yeah.
No.
I will say this: I think if Saban was still at Alabama, they'd still be in contention every year for a national title because kids would want to go play for him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I think.
you think? You really like? I
I
don't,
do.
Listen, I'd want to play for him,
I mean,
but do you think
Alabama-
kids now?
yes, because
want to
Alabama
play for
could
him.
give the money. Alabama, they got the money, and then they'd have the coach.
But my question is, do you think? Because I'm a believer, and that's why Nick Saban retired.
You have a good point because Belichick's not.
Oh God,
He doesn't.
That-
He doesn't get. He
That-
can't do it with this
That's what I'm
generation.
saying. I'm a believer, and that is the sole reason why Nick Saban, Coach Krzyzewski, you name it, Roy Williams,
your
why
boy
those
at
guys-
Villanova,
with
He
Jay
quit
Wright.
he quit
Why
just because
I'm a
of
big
that.
believer as to why those guys retired.
That's why in 5 years there will be no Cal, Izzo, Patino.
There
I would
won't.
say they'll all be good.
Right. Well, they're also 75 years old.
Yeah, that too.
Right. Just saying.
What's Cal? Cal's 66, I think. But
I mean, Patino's even
Is he?
said it though. Patino,
Yeah.
Rick has even said like, I hate this. I hate NIL. Like, but it's here, so
you're right, you got to deal with it.
you got to deal with it. So man, like Chris, you've dug in on some football and previewing the offense and defense a little bit on what your expectation is, and man, I've said all along, I'll be happy as a freaking lark if we can make 6-6, man.
Well,
Like,
I dug into the roster,
okay,
and each player, you get more and more excited.
yeah,
I mean, our quarterback, Kenny Minchie, he's
Oh.
a former 4-star, come over from Notre Dame. C.J. Baxter, our running back, he was a 2022 National High School Running Back of the Year, #1 running back in America, dealt with injuries. Same with Nick Anderson. He's a wide receiver from LSU, comes over. Willie Rodriguez, I think he's third team All-SEC preseason. Got Henry Boyer, backup tight end. He's 6'6", 270. Mikael Skinner is from South Carolina. He's a phenomenal athlete. And then the offensive line's ranked third in the nation. I don't know if y'all had heard that.
I had heard.
Oh,
I didn't know third, but I heard
I-
we had a hell of a line.
I love that.
Third in the nation.
We haven't had a good O-line since our true Big Blue Wall.
Listen,
since our OG Big Blue Wall.
Right. Here's where these guys came from. Lance Hurd come over from Tennessee.
Yep.
Tegra Shabula comes over from Ohio State.
Right.
Colton Price, all Big 12 from Baylor. Oleus Alana, I hope I didn't butcher that. He's from Finland. He's got long blonde hair. You can't miss him. He comes over from Alabama. And Richmond, Kentucky's Malachi Wood. That's
You can just call the long blonde. You can call him Sunshine.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a huge line. That line's big. That's a big line.
They're all 6'6", 330.
Yeah, they're massive.
Stein's going to run it down your throat. That's what he wants to do.
I don't think people understand how big 330 actually is.
And when it's all muscle.
That's a huge human being.
Yeah. Like, it probably ain't all muscle, but it's more muscle than what you think. Because I've been around, listen, I had a buddy that was molded into a Notre Dame offensive, a Notre Dame tackle who was 6'8", 328 at his biggest.
And he was a massive human being.
He walked in my apartment in Lexington, and I said, how the hell did you get in here? Like, how'd you walk through my doorway? Because you're the biggest damn human being I've ever seen in my life.
He was huge.
Malachi Wood that played down here at Madison Central, 6'8", 330.
Now he's
I'm just like, man, they are.
Yeah. And here, Chris, let me ask you this, because we know about Minchie. What are you seeing with their defense? Like, that's the big thing with me in Kentucky is their defense.
They stop the run. You got Ty Bryant. He's I think he wasn't selected, and that's going to be a chip on his shoulder. He was last year, and then it left off for the preseason.
Bryant?
They got him. Yeah.
Okay.
Ty Bryant.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be up front. Can we stop the run?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest thing.
Do we have depth this year at the defensive line? That's the big thing in the SEC is depth. With Stoops the past 2 years, we went too deep. You know, what I'm hearing with Stein is we're good 3 and 4 deep now.
Yeah, they got some edge rushers. They got a couple of guys still injured. They got to get back healthy, but it's the most talent that I've ever seen top to bottom on a Kentucky football roster. Ever.
I love that. Like, here, listen, guys, here's my thing, and call my expectations low. All I'm asking for is if we're fourth or if we're first in goal on the 1 yard line, we don't attempt to drive it up the gut 4 times in a row. That's all I'm asking for is can we mix it up a little bit, run something a little bit spicy, and get the ball in the damn end zone.
If you don't have the horses, we didn't have the horses last year to run it 4 straight.
We got them this year.
We got them.
And here's another thing: we have a mobile quarterback and a former #1 overall in America running back. I mean,
does the mobile quarterback thing scare you just for injury purposes? Like,
it does. I thought about that, and he's never the downside. He's never started a game.
Yeah,
right.
Ever.
So we just don't know.
It's the unknown. Yeah. It's the unknown.
It's all potential and what.
And Levis was like that. You know, Levis never started a game,
right?
Until he came to Kentucky.
Stein broke it down and said that he basically demands 70% completion percentage. He didn't care if it was 2 yards.
Yep.
He said the goal is to go forward every play.
Forward. Yeah.
Yes.
I have, and Chris, I'm going to tell you, I have fallen in love with Stein.
I love him.
His interview on KSR the other day was when he said, or one of them brought up, what do you think about people standing? And he said, I want our fans standing the whole game, making and having a great time. I want them drinking beer. He was like, I want them having, like, he goes, I want to do what it takes to make this the craziest place.
All I heard
and
was bring your beer bongs. And I commented
on beer bongs.
Say less. Here I come.
I want you drinking your beer bongs before the game. I want you drinking them after the game. It was.
Do we know what happened with Harley Gilmore?
Yeah, I just heard that just like everybody else. I don't know.
Like an hour ago.
I'm going to dig into that now. I've developed a few relationships with 5 or 6 of the players.
Right.
I don't know if it's that close. I've texted back and forth with a few of them, but I know this. They're very tight-lipped. I would say Stein keeps close.
Yeah, they should be.
They should be. Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
But,
Clyde says, is that official, Otis? That is official. Yes. Yeah, he's
gone. That's
he's
official.
Off. That's official.
And Chris, here's what I love. You break these guys down. You know what's going on with football compared to a lot of these other guys that try to break stuff down and don't know what the hell they're talking about. And it drives me nuts.
It does me too.
So I really appreciate what, is going on.
Well, I mean, I try if you're going to do it. I mean, because there's people there's an old man in our neighborhood that I go to, his wife died, and I talk to him all the time. I don't ever see any family or anything. He's UK football and basketball. And all he knows, we got a football team. They're going to be better. Stein's the coach. And I said, I'll take care of that. Yeah. So I showed him how to get on social media. And he's like, that really helped. Okay, I know the players now. So, but yeah.
So, man, one of my biggest things is I want to see the ball in the air. I want to see the ball going forward. Listen, if we can complete screen passes and gain positive yardage, cool. But positive yardage is the end goal. I don't want to see these jet sweeps and then we just get toasted at 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well,
I've heard some people try to break down Stein's offense. They say it's a spread and all this stuff. What Stein does, I watched Oregon religiously. He looks for mismatches.
Yep.
He will adjust to what he has.
Okay.
And that's what I love about him.
As a good coach should.
If he thinks running the ball 50 times is what we need to do, that's what we're going to do.
And that's what Oregon did.
Yes.
If they had to run the ball for the whole game, they ran the ball the whole game.
And if you put another guy in the box, he's going to throw it over the top. I mean.
But they did it to Ohio State, 2 years ago, where they just busted their butt and they ran them. Then they started putting guys in the box and he threw over top and they just smacked Ohio State.
Yeah, so, he's all about looking for mismatches.
Love it.
Listen, I mean, if you can bust Ohio State like that, I want you here.
Oh,
yeah.
I want you here.
Yeah. And the excitement with the fan base, man.
This man is bringing the excitement back to UK football, almost like Stoops was 6, 7, 8 years ago when he really was going. What Stein's got this. I mean, everything you read anywhere is about Will Stein. And I love it. I love it.
I'll say this about the excitement. I'm never a guy who panics over tickets. I used to tell my wife, I get tickets 2 hours before kickoff. Since Ticketmaster, it's that easy.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, there's an awful lot of gray on this screen, meaning seats are gone.
Right.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and she purchased there a couple of days ago for opening day.
I'll
be down for opening day. Yep.
Let's get together.
Yep.
Let's get together, definitely.
We should do a pregame podcast type thing.
We can.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a tailgating spot that you want to allow us?
I'm going to try to find us one.
I do.
To come in and host a show?
I do in the park in the Arbitorium. My best friend is a season's ticket holder. We can do one in there. We can put our tent up. Then no problem whatsoever.
That'd be great.
I can
you
smoke
get good
ribs.
Crowds over there. Cook some food.
That'd be great. We'll be down. Same for the Alabama game. I'll be down. We're going to the first two. So
yeah, there you go.
We can make a good time out of it.
I'm
all
happen.
for it. I think if you guys would allow us, I'll do a show every Saturday. We're at home.
I thought about that.
If we got a spot, I'll do a show.
We do.
I'll do a show.
We've got.
I thought about that too. We need to do something like that.
And the crowd will be flocking around our tent. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, Phil would definitely let us. His son's in the marching band. They have season's tickets. He's pretty much my nephew, and we could do it right there at their spot. Nobody's in front of them. They got a parking spot, and then you got grass. You can set up a tent, and they've got no worries at all.
I know we're going to the first 3 home games, but that will probably end up me buying another one.
No, we haven't given any predictions. I would say, like, if I had to go out and say, like, okay, my prediction, okay,
We can go game by game.
like, I mean, like, if I'm going off of just what we have, I'm saying 6-6, like, straight up.
Let's do it,
Like,
Chris. Go
we
game.
can go game by game.
Game by game.
So, how you want me to run down, or you want us? All right,
go for it, Chris.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say this is my official predictions. I want to say before I start this, okay? I'm very, very excited.
Right.
I love all football players. I love the staff, everything. And I also want to add, I'm very excited about the future for Wilstown. So, all right. Youngstown State, that's a win. Alabama coming in, second game of the season. I do think we will battle them. I'm going to be the first Kentucky podcaster that will say Alabama, I'm going to give them the W. I'm going to say Alabama wins.
Yep.
A loss at A&M, tough place to play. We come home, we'll beat South Alabama, so that's 2-2. At South Carolina, Sailors, that's a tough place to play on the road. I'm going to give South Carolina a slight edge. That's 2-3. Got Lane Kiffin coming in, LSU. I think they win that game. That's 2-4. At Oklahoma is going to be rough. 2-5. Vanderbilt coming in. Now they have a new 5-star quarterback, Jared Curtis.
Yep.
I think we get that game. I think that will be the third and final game that we will be favored in this year. It's total scheduling thing. Right. So the win versus Vandy. Got a bye week, and then we go to Knoxville. I got to pick Tennessee. Am I echoing?
Yeah, something just changed because it's echoing.
No, you're good. I got you.
Good.
All right.
Okay. So loss at Tennessee. Now here's a game that every Kentucky fan has circled for a W. We got Florida and Summerall coming in.
Yeah.
We blew them out last year.
Yeah.
Guys, Florida has a brand new shiny toy coach and a brand new roster as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it's in Kroger Field, I'm going to give us a slight advantage. But that's something we have to play good. We can't just show up and you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm going to say we beat Florida. I'm going to say at Missouri, that's a loss. They have the number one running back in America, Hardy.
Yep.
I think after this bye late in the year, we're going to be much improved. And here's the one game. I think we'll beat Louisville. I think we get Louisville.
We owe Louisville one.
I want.
Yeah.
That's not me being a Kentucky fan, unrealistic. I think by week 13, this team's going to be as good as it can be. And I think we beat Louisville.
I agree. I agree with you there, Chris.
So 5-7.
5-7.
5-7. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, there's a world where we're 5-7 or even 4-8. And we are still a really good football team.
Yes.
You guys.
I tell people.
That's not saying that we don't have hope or we don't think this team can do it.
No.
It's just the schedule is just built to where a first-year coach and players that are coming together within a first-year structure, it may not be as strong as you want it to be, even though on the outside, from looking outside in, it looks that strong. It just may not be yet. But a 4-8, 5-7 season, depending on how those losses look and how we lose. Now, if we go to Tennessee and get beat 63-10,
those days are over. Those days are over.
Yeah. Chris, that is my argument. Those days should be over.
Those days. Here's what I told somebody. I could see this at the end of the year, Kentucky being one of those teams that's top 5 in one-score losses. I mean, you got a first-year head coach who's never coached a game, even though we love him. You have a quarterback who's never started a game. Right. You have a brand-new roster. Now, you got tough games early. Now it's going to improve. I think by the second half of the year, that's why I'm picking us to beat Louisville. Now, if Louisville, like it used to be, we used to play Louisville in September, I would give them the edge.
Right.
But I give us the edge later on in the year. It's going to be a good 5-7 team.
I like playing Louisville the last game. I honestly I feel like after the SEC gauntlet, I like to play Louisville. Like when we are who we should be, we should kick their tail. I mean, we really should. Like when you have
Do you
an
know-
SEC roster,
And Chris,
makeup,
here's what I think. I really think a couple lucky plays here or there, the ball goes our way, this way or that way in a game, you can go from 5-7 to 7-5 real quick.
Absolutely.
I
I
mean,
tell you, but even like today, I was a little hard on some people that how they predicted. All of those games, they're capable of winning. I just don't think they're going to win all of them.
Right.
Every
I
single one. I
agree.
mean,
I just think you can, you know how football is. The ball bounces your way 2 or 3
Exactly.
times, and all of a sudden, a game you're not supposed to win, you win. And I'm
Right.
more
football's a
realistic.
game of inches more than
Yeah.
even basketball or soccer or.
And I'm
or
looking-
anything, like,
those predictions I just made, guys, we could very easily go to South Carolina and win, and we could very easily lose to Florida at home. That's
Right.
just the way it's going to be this year. It's a scheduling thing. If this was a normal year where we played 8 SEC games, I love Coach Stoops, but we always played 4 setups.
Yep.
How many years were we 4-0?
But
Yeah,
but
exactly.
the thing is, we were forced into this schedule. Not like
Oh, I know.
we were forced into 9 SEC games.
Yeah.
Like as is every other SEC team.
Yeah, exactly. If it was I thought if we was in another conference,
Yeah. Right.
or if we played a normal Kentucky
you were
schedule.
Ohio State, where you could just play one good SEC team and then play your 2 Big Ten games, and everyone else is a cakewalk.
What if it was Notre Dame?
Yeah, well, I don't even want to get started on Notre Dame.
My stepdaughter's my stepdaughter's boyfriend is like as hardcore as they get.
Perks of
Notre
not
Dame.
being a part of a conference at all.
Oh,
Don't even get me
yeah.
started with
I
Notre Dame.
asked him, I'm like, y'all got Madison Southern and Scott County on the schedule too?
Those are their exhibitions.
That's
I'm joking.
that's their first game. Great crossing.
But we play Youngstown State and South Alabama, and every other game is going to be a war.
I
It
got-
is.
You're
You're
I got
exactly
Youngstown
right.
State win, Alabama loss 1-1. At Texas A&M, I'm not going to predict a win in College Station first year.
That's hard
That's
to do.
brutal.
Okay,
Yeah,
now-
that's a brutal place.
Prove to me that we can go out and win that game, and next year, Coach Stein, I'll predict it.
We're
But I'm not going to yet.
having a different conversation next
so,
year.
So
Yeah, I agree.
1-2. South Alabama win. Okay, 2-2. At South Carolina, I'm torn on this one.
That was almost
I'm-
my 6th.
I'm
Almost.
calling this a win, but it's more so for me because I hate Shane Beamer.
I can't stand him.
The image of his
know.
face makes me want to put a hole in the wall.
I cannot stand Beamer.
That was
So-
almost my 6th.
And I'm hoping that our guys and Will Stein feel the same way. So I'm calling we are going into Columbia, South Carolina for the 3rd time in 4 years, for whatever reason we are. But that's what we're doing. I'm calling that 3-2. Okay.
Okay.
LSU at home. No. 3-3. At Oklahoma. No. 3-4. Vanderbilt, we owe them. We need that. Stein needs that.
We'll beat that Vanderbilt.
4-4. At Tennessee. I can't predict that yet.
Trust me.
I want to.
Trust me. I would love at the end of the year to say, you all right.
Yeah.
I would love it. I'll
Yes.
apologize to whoever.
Yeah. I can't predict it yet. 4-5. Florida. This is where you and I, Chris, are going to differ. I'm going to say we beat Florida at home.
I predicted
But-
us beat
Yeah, he
Florida.
predicted
but-
Florida
okay,
win.
I'm sorry. I
but
apologize.
that's right.
Okay, so what are we? Is that 5-5?
Yep. At Missouri.
Okay. I say Missouri. I say at Missouri might be the game where we slip up, and we go up early, and then Missouri kind of just fights back, and it just gets kind of ugly, and we're questioning whether things are going to be good going into Louisville. We come back home, play Louisville at home. We bust them 6-6.
Gotcha.
I'd
Yeah.
I'd love it.
But I'm not a 6-6 with the outlook of saying, gosh, those 6 games we lost, we had a chance at
We
one
were in
point
every one of them.
That's how it's going to be.
to make a play to win that game.
I don't think we'll show up to any game this year like we're beat. Like there's no, we don't have a chance to win.
Yeah,
But
My biggest thing is, there can't be that. Okay, we go to College Station and it's 57-6.
No, those days are over. Those days are over.
It has to be.
Those days are over.
Yeah, I've got us beating Youngstown State, losing Alabama, losing at Texas A&M, beating South Alabama. I say we beat South Carolina at South Carolina. I hope. Like, that's my gut. And here's something about when LSU comes to Lexington. There's something about that game that
magical.
Yes, you know what I mean. There's just
and there's always something crazy that happens. Either we upset them, the Hail Mary. It's always something.
Yes, it's always something crazy.
Isn't Coach O back on the staff?
Yes,
I swear I saw video of him on sideline yesterday.
Yeah, he's back on the staff. He brought him back on staff. But I think that game right there is that our homecoming game this year again?
Yeah.
And Chris, tell me if I'm wrong. Homecoming games against LSU is when the crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
Am I not wrong? It's packed. It's crazy.
When people have talked about LSU, all like they're not like a powerhouse.
No,
LSU's not. Well, we can beat them.
Yep.
It's kind of like the Alabama. We're going to need. They're slight favorite.
Yeah.
They're a little bit better, but it's not. We don't show up and we're beat.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
And I think the LSU game is a huge game. I'm going to call a win against LSU in Lexington.
Oh,
I'm going to do it.
I hope it.
And then I think we lose at Oklahoma. I think we beat Vandy. Tennessee, I always say we'll beat Tennessee.
That's one I'd love to get.
If we could get it, like, I would love to get that. But I think we lose to Tennessee. I think we beat Florida. Missouri at Missouri is going to be tough, especially after Florida. Yeah. Because Florida's going to be a war.
It'd be a letdown. Exactly.
And it could be a game where we start off great, like Austin said, and we just don't have the dogs or the legs to finish a game after the Florida game. I mean, it's just.
So what's that for you?
I'm going to say a loss at Missouri, and I say we beat Louisville.
It's 6-6, ain't it?
Yep, 6-6.
Is that 6?
Yeah. I think we beat. No, that's 7-5.
That's
Sorry.
7-5.
7-5.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And because of the LSU, I think we beat Louisville. With Stein. I don't think Stein will let us. I think he'll have the will of a coach to not let us lose to Louisville.
Here was my trio, you guys. And Coach, we talked on this last time we hit our schedule. We have a trio of games that I think are the most important 3 games on our 12-game slate. At South Carolina.
Agreed.
Vanderbilt at home.
Agreed.
And Louisville at home.
Agreed.
We got to go 2-1 in that.
Man, I think to have a good record, you got to win all 3 of those.
I'm predicting 2-1 in that.
If you want to be even or have a winning record, you got to go 2-1 or 3-0.
Yep, I agree with you, Austin.
But with that being said, like if we were to slip up and not slip up, but if we were to surprise ourselves, beat LSU and say beat Florida and Missouri, and then that might be your path to 7 or 8 wins if things are clicking at the rate that we want them to be clicking at. I just can't predict that yet until I see something on the field.
Yeah, no, that's me.
We know what's on paper. We know what comes out in press conferences. We hear the confidence and the overage of, hey, we're gonna be good because of me, right?
Oh, I love it.
I love that.
Listen, cool. I love that shit, but you better back it up.
Yeah, you have to. You're going to walk the walk, Jimmy Johnson.
You better back it up, brother. You better back it up because listen. That we hear $22 million like we did in basketball. That we start talking about, oh, we're going to be good because of me. If we come home from College Station getting beat 57-6.
Nah, those days are over.
I don't think that happens.
Does that statement mean nearly as much as it did after that were to happen?
No.
Well,
but
yeah, here's what, that's why I brought up depth with you, Chris, is injuries happen, especially against Dolphins.
They're going to happen. They're going to happen.
And that's where if we've got the depth behind them, We haven't had that before. When one of our big offensive linemen went down, we didn't have a stud to come in behind him. Now he's bringing in studs and young studs for the offensive line, 4 and 5 stars. And that's where I think we're going to be better.
Is Coach Stein okay? So like, is he someone in this? Listen, this is just me just probing. Is Coach Stein the type of personality to where we're on our own 42-yard line and it's 4th and 2, and he's thinking about going for it?
He's mentioned several times like we're gonna change the game on special teams.
Okay.
And I was like, that has to mean onside kicks. Like, I think Stein, if he thinks we're the underdog, you know what I mean? If he thinks we need to steal a possession or two, he won't hesitate.
He's going to pull things out of his hat that I think he's got a point to make in his first year, and I think Will Stein's going to make a point. I really do.
I can't. I've never been this excited.
I haven't either, Chris. I agree with you 1,000,000%.
I'll tell you how excited, and it may burn me. I don't know if I'm a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. We go to Minnesota every year. I canceled my Packers game because that's Alabama weekend. Yeah. So that's how much I love Will Stein.
That's saying a lot if you canceled your Packers ticket.
Yeah, we canceled. I was going to tell y'all, do you know we play Louisville in basketball before we do football this year?
Yes.
I was trying to look at the date. Somebody in the chat, look up the date when we play Louisville basketball.
Wait, do we? You might be right.
We play
Louisville in December.
I think we play them in basketball before we do football.
You might be right about that.
We did that last year too.
Well, we played them early last year.
Yeah.
We played them like, how early in the season did we play them last year? Like, we played Louisville really early.
I can't remember when
because people were complaining because we weren't playing in December.
You know what? It may have even been before the Champions Classic.
It was early.
It was early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think wasn't that our first loss? That was our first loss last year.
Yeah. A bad loss. Yes.
96-88. I remember they were up big. We came back.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we were down. Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody's out there, look that up for us. See if we play them in basketball.
That's what I was trying to find. I don't know.
I could hit ChatGPT.
They're close. We got 2 Louisville Kentucky games close.
And they're
both in Lexington. They're both in Lexington.
Right. Yep. That'll be
in November, I'm probably going to be really happy or really pissed off.
I'll be
because I'm getting tired of hearing them.
But, I get tired of the Louisville people. They just
my God.
They drive me crazy.
They do.
Tell you what, man.
Their knowledge of the game of football or basketball is absolutely at the bottom of the barrel. Just going to say it. I mean, I'm sorry.
So I had 6 and 6. Chris had 5 and 7. Coach had 7 and 5. We all listen, guys. I want them to go 12 and 0. Just like basketball. I want them to go 40 and 0.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not. First off, I'm not ever going to predict something stupid like that because that's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you got to have a little bit of sense to you. But at the same time, we're all fans.
Right.
We try to be as constructive as possible, but also show a level of intellect behind the sport that we're predicting. Not saying that nobody else knows what they're doing. I have no idea what any other guys predicted. I have no idea. But
I do.
Those are our predictions. Like it or not, I really don't care.
Right.
But this is BBN Unfiltered. That's what our prediction is. And we had Chris Adams on here to help us out with some football because he knows a little bit more personnel and roster construction from top to bottom than we do. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We truly appreciate that. Can
I
we just
appreciate you having me.
Real quick, can we just take a look at BBN Unfiltered day 1?
Oh Lord.
Listen, guys, for you guys, this is Coach right here.
Right.
He had some hair.
A little bit.
The little kid with the black hair, that's me.
Yep.
That is right before the 3-point shooting contest.
I'm talking to him, trying to get him fired up for the 3-point contest.
You guys, it looks peaceful, but I guarantee before that picture, he said,
"That's you all.
That's us.
That's us.
That is us."
Yep.
I guarantee he said, "Go out there and bust his fucking ass."
That's exactly what I said. I guarantee that's what I said. Like,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I guarantee that's exactly what I said because I didn't mince words when it came to that crap. And then, you should. Austin's got another one of when he beat Brandon Knight in the 3-point contest.
Yeah, I keep on trying
Pull it up.
I keep on trying to upload it, and it's not.
And it was.
It ain't showing for some reason.
Austin, I think you hit all the balls in the last rack, didn't you?
I made the whole last rack.
Yep.
Yeah, which put me ahead of Brandon Knight in the 3-point contest.
So, Chris, they're saying we play football November 28th, basketball December 12th.
Oh, is that right? Okay. All right.
Yeah. 12th or 10th. So, yeah, they're real close.
Well, I was wrong on that.
They're within a week or so of each other. So
maybe I was thinking about last year. So I don't know.
Last year we definitely played them before the football game.
Yeah.
Because we played them first or second game last year.
I'm trying to upload it here real quick. Let's see if I can get this in here.
But I'm like you said, Chris, I'm just excited about the football season for the first time in a long time.
I am too.
And I was a Stoops fan. I loved what Stoops brought to the University of Kentucky. I mean, he brought a different culture, and then I think there at the end he just lost the team the last two years.
Can I let the chat know something?
Yeah.
So, whatever win total you think it's going to be, I just want to let everybody know this. Kentucky's conference win right now is 2.5 at plus 110 on DraftKings. If you think they're going to win 3 conference games,
that's a good bet.
Go in there and place that bet.
I see. I would bet it.
I would too.
I'd bet it out of 9.
Out of 9.
Yeah, I would. That would be hard not to do. That's almost like
bet
a
it, but I'm not
bet.
one to give gambling advice.
That's like a sucker bet.
the total season wins is 4.5. It's minus 148. That would still be a pretty good profit. If you think they're going to win 5 games, and I like the total 5 games better than I do the 3 conference wins. That's just me.
Yeah, I agree. I get you there.
If you think they're going to,
because you can get 3 non-conference out of Youngstown, South Alabama, and Louisville.
If you think they're going to win 6 games, listen to this right now at DraftKings. It's plus 184. $500 bet wins you $1,420 if you think they're going to win 6 games. So some of these people, if you're one of these guys that thinks they're going to win 10 games, go place a $500 bet and you won't have to work for a while. So if you,
Once again, I'm not someone to give betting advice, but
I'm just letting you know what it can do. If you really think
that's right.
But realistically, if you think 6 games that's a pretty good payout. If you think they're going to win 6 wins,
you're making some money there.
You heard that here from not BBN Unfiltered, but Chris Adams.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This was BBN Unfiltered live show here Thursday, August 6th.
Damn.
30 days before
30
kickoff.
days for kickoff.
30 days, baby.
30 days before.
Cannot wait.
We hear that helmet to helmet, pad to pad, clanking and banging. And
tailgating.
We get to go out to Kroger Field, tailgate, have a show. It's going to be a good time.
Yep.
So
can't wait.
Make sure you all follow Elijah Burns, who came in on our first segment.
Absolutely.
And the recruiting. Follow our guy, Chris Adams, from the Chris Adams podcast. And make sure you follow BBN Unfiltered here on YouTube, but also on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. What else are we on? All of it.
Everything.
We're on all of it. So make sure y'all follow us. This was BBN Unfiltered live Thursday, August 6th. Some recruiting, some UK football, some predictions, and just some good old Kentucky fun. We appreciate y'all. We'll check back in with y'all next week. Y'all have a good one. Go Cats.
Yeah, be safe
Go
out
Cats.
there. Go Cats.